all seen these little bread tabs on our hamburger, hot dog buns, and other rolls in the store. Did you know these little bread tags, clips, tabs have multiple uses? This is something that you should keep no matter what. You can use them to attach to your cords for labeling. When you have multiple devices plugged up to a strip, label them so you won't unplug the wrong one at the wrong time. They are excellent when you have a bunch of loose rubber bands. Just clip them right on. Have you ever been somewhere and out of nowhere, the zipper to your pants, skirt, dress, shoes, boots, coat, backpack broke? Grab a bread tab. Although my zipper is not broke, all you have to do is take the bread tab and put it right through. Fastens on just like that. And then, using the bread tab, you'll be able to zip and unzip whatever broke. It also works for our hair ties. No more running around looking for hair ties. In a pinch, you can scrape up food, dried or not. If you have small kids or grandkids, these are excellent for educational games. You can do math with them. 1 + 1 = 2. You can also write the ABCs, one on each tab, and have them organize them and put them in order. You can play so many games with these. They can put them together by size, by color, by light and by dark. You can get creative with these when it comes to educational things for kids. And of course, you can use them to close other bags. Just twist as you would a normal bread bag and clip it on. If you have curtains that won't pull together or stay and you need them closed, you can always use a bread tie. Have you or someone you know ever worn a flip-flop sandal like this and it broke? Grab a bread clip. And all you need to do is take a bread clip and clip it right on over there. This right here will hold your shoe together until you get to another pair. You surprised so far by the uses of these bread clips? Wait until you see the rest. And it's the last one for me. If you're traveling or even at home and you have a toothbrush that you just used, you know it's best after you use your toothbrush to wash it and let it air dry before you put it in a case or anything else. So what can we do to let it dry while we're traveling and it won't need to touch yucky stuff? Take your bread tie, push your toothbrush down in it, and then it'll sit up just like that, never touching a surface. This is also a good way to label your toothbrush when you're traveling or around friends or relatives. Yes, I said relatives, and you don't want to get your toothbrush mixed up with someone else's. You can put a tag on it and put your initials or name on the other side. Easy peasy bookmark. Find your page, clip it on. Now you can close your book as usual. It's flexible enough that it won't damage your pages. Got a roll of tape and you're always struggling to find the edge, the piece, and then pulling it apart, especially when you're right in the middle of using your tape. Well, once you find your end, you can take one of these clips and put it right on it, just halfway, then close it down. Now, when you get ready for your tape, you don't have to worry about it. It's right there. You can pull it right off. Have you ever been at a party and you sat your glass down and you was like, uh-oh, which glass is mine? Because they had the same beverage in it and about the same amount. Well, no one wants to be drinking out of anyone else's glasses these days, right? Grab you a bread tag. Sit it right on there. Then you can write names on them and everyone will know whose glass is who. These are party favors too. You can do this ahead of time if you have a certain amount of guests coming and you know who everyone is, and they'll be delighted to have their name on their glass. You can also have your kids decorate them as a cool art project. Don't laugh, my son is the artist, not me. When a button falls off of your shirt, there's normally thread still left on the shirt. So you can take a bread tab and you can stick it through your hole of your shirt, just like that, and then attach it to the extra thread where the button was. It'll keep your shirt closed until you can get to a needle and thread. Have a plant that you need to label? Grab a bread tie, write on it what it is, and clip it right to the side. This works indoors and outdoors. This works indoors and outdoors if you need to stake a plant. And for all my crocheters and knitters out there, you can use this as a stitch marker. Just fasten it on just like that and you won't lose where you are. You can use this for crochet, knitting, and other stitch work. Have a pair of socks and for whatever reason you don't want to roll them up like this, you can always use a bread tie to keep them together. No more missing socks. If you're creative, you can use these tabs to make jewelry like earrings and bracelets and all sorts of things, if you're creative. If you happen to be musical and you play the guitar and you go somewhere to play and you have no pick, you can use a bread tab. If you're camping or you have an emergency and you need to wash something and hang it up to dry, you can use it as a clothespin for a clothesline. Now, I don't have a clothesline, so we're going to pretend this hanger is a clothesline. Take your t-shirt or whatever you have and take it and just fold it right on top of the clothesline and clip it on, just like that. Do that on both sides. Now, your item will get dry, hanging up as usual. If you have random keys laying around, you can use a bread tag to simply label them. Write on them, and now you'll know what key goes to what. Just like that. You should always keep a bread clip in your wallet. And number 4, 10, and 17 are the main reasons why you should always keep a bread tab in your wallet. And I have one more use for these bread clips to tell you about. But before I do, I need you to go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Okay, the last one to me is the very best one. There is an organization, a nonprofit organization, and it's called Danielle Cares for Chairs. I do not know Danielle. I am not affiliated with this organization, but I have read about this organization. They don't know me, and they haven't asked me to do this, and this is not a sponsored video. But Danielle Cares for Chairs was started by Danielle when she was around 17 years old. And it is a nonprofit. And what they do is they collect bread tabs and they recycle these bread tabs so that they can help purchase wheelchairs for kids in need. I think it's just kids. It may be adults too, but I think it's just kids in need of wheelchairs. So if you don't want to do any of the other things, or you happen to get a bunch of them, or you just want to start saving them and you get a bunch and you want to send them to Danielle, I'm pretty sure her organization and Danielle herself will be ever so grateful. From now on, as I purchase things that have these bread tabs on them, these bread clips, my plan is to put them in a glass jar. Just like that. I will keep a few on hand because they are necessary for a lot of things that I mentioned. So I'll keep maybe 10 or 20 on hand at all times, but I will start putting them in my glass jar, and when my jar gets full, I'll put them in a box and I'll ship them off to Danielle. I will leave all of Danielle Cares for Chairs in my description. Her email address and her website will be in my description, so you can contact her directly. I'm pretty sure she'll contact you back, and spread the word about the bread tabs for Danielle for Cares for Chairs. Again, I don't know Danielle and Danielle does not know me, so I just read about this organization and I was doing this video on these bread tabs, and I thought that is an amazing thing to be doing and something that I would like to support. So that's just what I am doing. Okay, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. And for my channel members and memberships, thank you so much. And if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'm Pam, and this is my POV.